Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Metamalicious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one whom isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that these readings may apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as they may be presenting to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we're going to get started. I do hope you're doing well and feeling well on today. So guys, let's get to your overall messages. Let's see what's going on. The first card you have here is light piss off their demons. Earth angel. So you could be an earth angel. Okay, this is the reason why your light piss off their demons. Spirit is telling you don't give up. Okay, don't give up on yourselves, don't give up on life, or what have you. I got both satanic cult and dark coven here, okay? So these individuals that light piss off their demons, they belong to some type of satanic cult or dark coven, Spirit is saying. You will be very successful. Okay, which could be another reason why these people are attacking you the way they are. Spirit is saying that your family, fake friends, no good ex-lovers, and the government came together to try to destroy you. These individuals who are working against you are satanic sellouts, okay? As we have already said, these people believe in the occult or are a part of the occult or in some type of secret society. We know that they're a part of some type of satanic cult or dark coven. They've taken some type of sacred oaths, signed blood contracts. They're devil worshippers, okay? They're into sacrificial rituals and so forth. But they're sellouts nonetheless. Spirit say they're jealous, envious, and intimidated by you. We have betrayal here, okay? So these are some disloyal, manipulating, lying, bad juju having, deceiving, two-faced, backstabbing, gossiping bastards, okay? Spirit is saying your family made attempts to harm you. So your supposed family, they made attempts to harm you, Spirit is saying. They put a hit out on you to have you killed to cover their tracks. And last but not least, we have government cruel and unusual punishment. So if you have also endured some type of government cruel and unusual punishment, this could be some type of social engineering, psychological operations, MK Ultra mind control, brainwashing, monarch programming, some type of cruel and unusual punishment that's run, ruled, controlled, funded, operated by your government, regardless to where you reside, okay? That's what's going on here, y'all, okay? It's some very evil, wicked individuals, and light piss off their demons. They're part of something very sinister with these satanic cults and these dark covens. They've sold their soul. They attack others who refuse to sell their soul or have not sold their soul, okay? And they stop at nothing to harm people, okay? Particularly those who are awakened, those who are outspoken, those who are chosen, earth angels, those who are starseeds and indigos, those who have prosperous futures, those who will be successful per their birthright. These individuals end up being jealous, envious, intimidated by you. What's interesting about this is a lot of times people who are jealous, envious, and intimidated by you have more than you. Okay, so you would assume that people who have more than you, who's doing better than you, wouldn't waste their time being jealous, envious, and intimidated by you. Okay, I mean, but they've gone so far as to make attempts to harm you, to put out on, to put a hit out on you, to have you killed, to cover their tracks. Okay, what tracks are you talking about? Okay, they're low down dirty deeds that they have done in secret, that they have done behind the scenes. Okay, especially when it comes to hate crime. They're hate crimes. They're torture tactics. They're domestic terrorism. Okay, they're cruel and unusual punishment. Okay, of course, your governments, those who highest in power, those who are the wealthiest, those who are supposed elites, they love throwing their rocks and hiding their hands and manipulating and controlling things from behind the scenes. Okay, and using their brainwashed, dumbed down, mind controlled, and sold out minions, puppets, to do their dirty work for them. Okay, this is how many of your family, your fake friends, no good ex-lovers, they were all sellouts a long time ago, well before you even knew them, come into contact with them, or what have you. They were working against you all along. This is the reason why all of they, as well as the government, came together to try to destroy you. Many of you who are targeted individuals, you were being targeted well before you realized that you were being targeted. See, what happened is, as long as you were still brainwashed, dumbed down, under mind control, they played in your face. Okay, all the ops, the agents, the spies, that they sent into your life to lie to you, to use you, to abuse you, to get over you. They played in your face. Okay, they did things right up under your nose, and you wasn't aware of what's going on. Most people can't fathom or believe that their families would be so ruthless and so evil to do such a thing to them. You know, most people that you would believe to be your friends or your lovers, you had no inkling, no thought. Like, you know, friends and lovers come and go. They a dime a dozen. You know, some people in your life for a reason, some people in your life for a season, but and you know, sometimes life just happen in situations. But regardless of what could ever possibly happen or you can go through in life, you most people don't automatically assume the worst of the worst, that these people would be into murder, death, harm, destruction, witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo, the most toxic things on the face of this earth. Okay, Spirit is telling you, don't give up, even though you have been beyond betrayed. Okay, Spirit is saying, don't give up. Okay, many of you are probably tired. Okay, you've probably gotten to the point, if you're anything like myself, you don't hope for or wish for anything, because everything is an illusion, everything is a manipulation, everything is about domination and control, everything around you is a lie. And many of you probably grew tired of praying for the same things over and over and over again. You know what I find interesting? It amazes me how people can sell their soul. And you really sell out to these wealthy, elite, satanic powers that be. Is who you really, get on all fours and bow down and worship and sell out to for your insignificant incentives and temporary comforts and, your positions, titles, roles, fame, fortune, attention, recognition, or whatever you're selling out for, whether on a low level or a high level. What amazes me is people who sell out. It seems like it pisses me off that it seems like it's evil that prevails in this world. And it seems as if everybody who truly have faith and truly believe are the ones who suffer and endure the most. And they also happen to be the ones who have the least. It amazes me. It amazes me that the very people who sell their soul, they get what they want right away. These people have homes and cars and, and they, whatever they want, money in the bank and whatever type of position, title, role, or job, or, all kinds of things. All the things that you don't have, that you're struggling to have or get or reach and different things like that. It's like they sell out and it's given to them in an instant. But you can pray for the bare minimum for the same thing, for something your entire life. And you may or may not ever get it. But you continue to have faith and you continue to believe anyway. And every time you get down, you just think about what you do have, and you have gratitude and thanks and appreciation, even for the bare minimum that you do have, because you have breath in your body. And somebody today no longer has breath in their body. You think about the fact that you have clothes on your back and shoes on your feet. There's somebody who don't have clean clothes to wear or shoes on their feet. You may live in a hood. You may live in a rundown shack. You may be living somewhere that you don't necessarily want to be, but there's somebody out there that don't have anywhere to live at all. You understand? And then you even go even deeper than that, and you say, well, who the hell am I? Even they crucified Christ. Even they persecuted Christ. Why would I be any different? You think about that. And then you humble yourself. And whatever it is that you're enduring, and whatever it is that you're going through. And that's why you don't give up. I see even all the people who said that they love Christ and said that they were supposed to be disciples of Christ and followers of Christ. They didn't rise up against Christ's oppressors and enemies and fight back in the honor of Christ. They sat there and they watched Christ persecuted. They watched Christ be belittled and ridiculed and judged and tormented and tortured and harassed and stalked and hunted down and crucified to his very death. And they did nothing. And then you think about your little old life, and why would it be any different? They say in his story that Christ cried out, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? And Christ died anyway. And his story says many other tales that go along with Christ, but that's something for you to think about whenever you're going through, whenever you're enduring, and it seems like nothing but the evil and the wickedness around you is what prevails. Nobody succeed or progress or make it without being a sellout. I mean, you can work really hard and you can accomplish some things and you can get some things, but it only goes to a certain level until you're blocked, until you're stopped and kept centered in your place, never allowed to rise above a certain level. And the very individuals that stole your land, that stole your heritage, that stole your wealth, that stole your inheritance and everything else, they have the audacity to want you to sell your soul and sell your ass unto them for not even a slice of the pie that they stole from you when the whole pie belongs to you, but just crumbs off of that pie, if you get that. So we're here today, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what you're going through. Spirits say don't give up. Let's clarify. You all please like, share, and subscribe. That is your free way of showing your support to the channel. It is greatly, greatly appreciated, and I do thank you all in advance. To clarify, light piss off their demons. We have here, you got to nourish to flourish. This is a temperance energy. You're an earth angel. You have been sent to earth on some angelic mission. Okay? The temperance is all about patience and balance. You have that nurturing, loving, natural energy within you. Honesty and purity. Temperance is about moderation. A type of an innocence. Okay? You're in that energy. And your light, your natural light, the light that shines through you from a higher power, pisses off their demons. Thus they attack you. Spirit say you're an earth angel. So know your worth. Love yourself and know your worth. Because you deserve the very best. No matter what the people say, you're going to make it anyway. Because you are special. No matter what you're enduring, you will have fulfillment one day. Even if it's not until you leave this awful evil place. But you will have fulfillment and empowerment. Put you first. Because you are beautiful. Because you are handsome. Because you deserve it. Because you have what it takes. Because you can have what you desire. Love yourself and know your worth. Don't give up, Spirit say. That's easier said than done for some people. But Spirit say, don't forget to love yourself even when no one else do. Don't ever let a hater get you down. Don't give up. Love you even when no one else do. To clarify satanic cults and dark covens, we have none other than the devil here. Spirit said evil is as evil does. Because these individuals are a part of wicked cults and witch covens and secret societies and sex rings and different things, they're into devil worship. The majority of them are too cowards to admit it, but they do worship the devil as their God because they're toxic. These individuals are dark, they're evil, they're wicked, they're sinister. They're witches, they're warlocks, they're demonically possessed, they're into voodoo and black magic. These make up your elites and your satanic powers that be, but there's so many regular, everyday, average Joe people that have indulged themselves in such a thing. Now they're chained and they're tied and they're bound to the devil for those incentives and temporary comforts that I was telling you about. Many of these people have addictions and addictive patterns of behavior, bad habits, toxicity, temptations, desires, anything that aligns with the devil. They're in darkness. That's why your light pisses off their demons. And their little satanic cults and their little dark covens, they gather together and they have their meetings and they do their rituals and their seances and their chanting and their conjuring to desperately work against you. Because I suppose that is the devil's will. The interesting thing about it is so many things on earth that has been perversed and flipped that I feel like Lucifer gets way more credit for a lot of stuff that Lucifer may not have anything to do with. Because the fact of the matter is these individuals are demonically possessed. Yes, if they have sold their soul and they're worshiping Lucifer as their God, they will have toxic ways. But one living in sin or having toxic ways doesn't necessarily mean that there have to be. I mean, just think about it. Y'all all know somebody right now who is living in sin in some way, shape, form, or fashion. You know somebody right now that like to get high to death, that get drunk as a skunk, that like to party, that's sexually promiscuous. That don't necessarily mean they evil or wicked. One may look at them and say, oh, they're living in sin, but that doesn't mean that they're evil and wicked. You understand? See, the evil and the wickedness come in when you will sacrifice another's life for your own ill wills. When you will set up and kill another for the love of money. When you're doing awful, evil, wicked things to people, especially children. All type of abuses of power and authority. See, that's wickedness and evil on a whole nother level. And ask yourself, is it Lucifer giving these people these orders, or Lucifer working through these people and the demons that they have attached to themselves and conjured up has enabled them to perverse and engross something to their liking, that they make it on their own the most awful of all. Ask yourself, is Lucifer really giving them all the evil, wicked, demonic, perverse orders of operations that they are running every day? You see, Lucifer needs a vessel. Lucifer is in the business of collecting souls, but see, Lucifer is satisfied with anything that would align you with it. So if you're living in sin, technically you're aligning yourself with the Luciferian spirit. But then you have to ask yourself, well, what is the demonic force that has been perverse, that's giving the orders for people to kill, that's giving orders for people to brutalize, that's giving orders for people to do some of the most awful, evil, wicked things ever known to man? Are those orders really coming from Lucifer? Or is it something much more demonic and sinister deep down in these people, and it's the satanic powers that be that force this way of being upon those who sell their souls unto thee? See, I'm the type of person, I think about these type of things, the ifs, the ands, the buts, the maybes, the possibilities. Just like the Most High God. More often than not, when things go wrong in our life, a lot of people be ready to curse and denounce God. But how do you know that God is the reason for what you are going through or dealing with? And there's a lot of people, there's a lot of things that go on as well. You say, oh, that's the devil. Overlooking what's matter-of-factly in your face. That's why people have that saying that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but the principles and the principalities, and that whole thing. See, it's the demons that were, but technically you are wrestling through flesh and blood, because everybody that you know who is your enemy right now, that dislike you right now, that will want to hurt you or harm you right now, is in the flesh and the blood. But it's the demonic forces that is working through them that commands them to do the awful, evil, wicked things to you that they do. So technically you wrestle with both. Because it's not one of you that can say that you've ever seen Lucifer, and Lucifer has come before you, in you, to attack you personally himself. Otherwise you would be in the Vatican somewhere getting an exorcism right now. You understand? So who's really perversing these orders or operations, the evil and the wickedness that's running through our nation, that we have been plagued with? That's something for you to think about. You will be very successful. Spirit says success is doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. Whatever it is that you do, how you do what you do, when you do it extraordinarily well. And these are ordinary things, because we're just ordinary people. Spirit says shine bright like the superstar, like the diamond that you are. Let your little light shine. This could be your creativity, your abilities, your talents, your artistries. Show the world just how worthy you are. No matter how much they want you to believe that you are nobody, that you're nothing, that you're less than, that you're not enough. This could be your career, your hobby, your skills, your trades. But you're a superstar. That's what you are. And for somebody that this reading is resonating with, Spirit's saying that you will be very successful. Because regardless of what the people say, you're going to make it anyway. This is the reason why your family, your fake friends, your no-good ex-lovers, and the government came together to destroy you. But look at this. They are hidden by darkness. But the moon has shined a light upon the wickedness and the evil that has been going on in the shadows. These cowards worked against you in secret. They didn't come to you like men and women face to face and tell you how they feel about you. Tell you they didn't like you. Tell you they didn't work against you. See, back in the day, you knew exactly who your bully was. And you wasn't afraid to stand up to your bully. Bullies is in hiding these days. See, back in the day, you knew who the witches were. The good ones and the bad ones. Today, the witches and the warlocks, they're in hiding. The societies ain't secret no more. But the sellouts still are. See, they secret Satanists, secret devil worshippers, secret bullies, secret snakes, secret wolves in sheep's clothing, secret sellouts, secret witches and warlocks and demons working against you in secret with the moon here. The moon talks about secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark. The moon talks about criminal activity, decisions being made, illusions being created, things going on behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back. The moon can talk about anything from shady people, dirty dealing, sneaky, freaky, creepy shit, low down, dirty shit, evil, wicked, demonic, sinister shit. Hiding something. Rituals, wickedness, witchery, and secrets, dilemmas. They worked against you in secret. But this has been illuminated by the moon. That your family, your no good friends, your no good ex-lovers, and the government came together to work against you. Satanic sellouts. Spirits say keep your distance. Stay away from the enemy. Choose your friends, your family, your lovers, your associates, your co-workers wisely. When people show you who they really are, believe them. Step away from those who don't have serve your highest good. Have your best interests at heart. Keep your distance and stay away from the enemy. Because they mean you no good. They satanic sellouts. Spirits say they're jealous, envious, and intimidated by you. This is the vlog card here. You could be someone who is on social media. You could be an influencer, or you could just be, you could have some type of channel or platform, or you just may be a regular, everyday, average Joe who may have Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. You don't have to be a blogger or blogger, okay? But you're on social media in some type of way. You could be on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, station head, anything. You may be a content creator. Somebody may have a popular platform. You don't necessarily have to have a popular platform, okay? Because trust and believe, going through all of this, you likely haven't reached, some highest level of popularity. But they're jealous, envious, and intimidated by you, okay? Maybe because of your social media presence or you know, whatever it is that you do. Betrayal. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, to clarify betrayal, spirits say love yourself and always stay humble and kind, okay? These people who have betrayed you and been disloyal to you, they're nothing more than big bad bullies, okay? And these Billy bad ass bullies can't break you, okay? So kill them with kindness, okay? You are the bigger person. As long as you love yourself, it doesn't matter. Okay? But don't allow these people to stay in your life and keep playing games with you. To clarify, your family made attempts to harm you. We have pay attention to the enemy subliminal witch language here, okay? Threats, warnings, huntings, tauntings, bullyings, wisecracks, slick shots, subliminal messages, okay? Pay attention to the enemy subliminal witch language, okay? Because your family is making attempts to try to hurt you or harm you in some way. And for some reason, they so desperately want to harm you. They put a hit out on you to have you killed to cover their tracks. We have the cold-blooded killer death card here, okay? Somebody could have been recruited or hired or paid to take you out, to murder you, to blood sacrifice you. There's some type of plot, plan, scheme set up, been put into place to take you out. They put a hit out on you, a target on your back, money on your head, because they want you gone to cover up all of their lies, their deception, their manipulation, to cover up the lies that they told on you, the lies that they have told in general, to cover up what they have stolen from you, to cover up the torment, the mistreatment, and the abuse of you, to cover up the fact that they owe you millions for what they have done to you. But it's okay, because they're going to pay with their lives at the end of the day. Because all that evil and all that wickedness is reversing back to them immediately times infinity. So them, their loved ones, their family, their friends, going to feel the effects of the wrath that's coming back towards them for all the evil, wicked things that they wished upon you, wished upon even your children. To clarify, cruel, government cruel and unusual punishment, we have 2 cards here, okay? Now, many of you could be a targeted individual. Many of you could have been enduring this cruel and unusual punishment all your life, especially if your family are sellouts and you were sold out when you was a child. That would technically mean that the government has been experimenting on you and abusing you since you were a child. But at some point in time, if you went through an awakening, if you spoke some type of truth or clarity about something, they realized that you were awakened. And that's when they all decided to band together to work against you. This is when it was made apparent to you that you was a targeted individual. This is when you were aware of the stalking and the harassment and the illegal surveillance and the cruel and unusual punishment and the touchless torture and the silent tortures and terrorisms and militarized weapons and, you know, all the other shit that they do to you, okay? This is your police, your secret service, your agents, your detectives, your authority figures, your special ops, your military, persons in power, the satanic powers to be, the shadow government, the justice system who is doing this, Spirit is saying. Some of you started going through this cruel and unusual punishment, became a target. Like I said, you could be a truth teller, you could be outspoken, a vocal, bringing light, truth, and clarity to certain topics. Others of you, there may have been some type of legal situations going on where you were supposed to be rewarded. Like if there was anything like an inheritance or a trust fund, or you were supposed to be left any type of monies or properties or anything like that, these people band together to work against you and started vigorously doing witchcraft, black magic, voodoo, as well as the use of illegal technology, gang stalking you, targeting you, try to set you up to kill you so they can steal this from you. These secret societies are in on it, secret services, police, detectives, agents, spies, military official, the powers that be, the shadow government, special ops, all type of authority figures, okay? They're all in on this. And every branch of government know about this, no matter what they say. They protect and serve not the people of your country, but they protect and serve the elitists in your country, who are highest in power and who are the most wealthy. They care not about the people, but they claim to take oaths to protect and to serve and hold up the rules, regulations, and bylaws of your government. And they claim that they stand for law and order, yet they break laws and order every single day. Because they are the government, because they are wealthy, because they are privileged, because they are in power, and they think that they are untouchable. So they torture people on a daily basis, and they snuff people's lives out on a daily basis. This has been going on. This is nothing new. It's been going on for decades. We have here secret hidden treasure island. It's another reason why you're going through government cruel and unusual punishment here, okay? You could have spoke some type of truth or clarity. Either you were a part of this and they know it, so this is the reason why they target you, gang stalk, harass you, and you go through this cruel and unusual punishment. Either you were a victim of trafficking, shipping operations, illegal forced prostitutions, murders, orgies, sex trades, illegal shit like that, operations that's being run. Or either you spoke some type of truth or clarity pertaining to human trafficking, shipping operations, prostitutions, murders, orgies, the sex trade, weapons of mass destruction, drugs, gold, money, oil, any type of illegal activity, mind control, brainwashing. If you spoke some type of truth and clarity about any of this, it's why you were targeted. It's why you are being gang stalked and harassed. It's why the government is using cruel and unusual punishment to attack you. If you went through an awakening of any kind, they also target people who begin to wake up. Most people, some people it can happen sooner, but most people, there's some type of shift that happens at the age of 30. It's like whatever veil is over our eyes, or whatever spell that they have us under in the simulation that we live in, is something that is lifted or shifted around the age of 30. And that's when you begin to awaken. And they will start targeting you then as well. Especially if you begin to speak out about truth and clarity of things that you are coming, realize is going on and happening. Because it's overwhelming. When the veil is lifted from your eyes and you have really had an awakening, and you seeing these people for exactly who they are, and you can look at these folks and see the demons in them. See them shapeshift, and I've seen people shapeshift right in front of me. It don't matter if I'm standing face to face with a person. I've been watching certain shows sometimes, and I literally see the demons in people. I've been on YouTube just watching random people's videos and literally see that I can tell you the ones who are demonically possessed. And it's so funny because it's a lot of the people that come off so sweet and so kind and so this and that. I've literally seen the whole demon just jump through their face, take over their whole body. It show themselves through the face. The demons show themselves through the face. I'm telling y'all, demonic possession is real. You can't see it until you're awakened. The only other people who have the ability to see these demons like this all the time, they call them people schizophrenics. But if anybody would ever just listen to what schizophrenics say when they're in a calm state and trying to tell somebody what they're seeing and what they're going through, it makes a lot of sense. Just because a person is saying something that you don't understand or you don't see, don't mean it's a lie. For some reason, it's something that switch or flip or something in the brain, and them people will be able to see whole demons walking around. They're able to see death on people. They're able to see that most people cannot see with the naked eye. So when they become paranoid and when they get to speaking out about what they're going through, they automatically call them schizophrenic and dope them up and dismiss them and exclude them from the world and deem them as crazy and just brush them off. And so then they seen by everybody, oh, that's just that crazy old schizophrenic person. This, that, they on medication. They certified crazy on paper. You know, that's how everybody look at them. Nobody actually really listened to them. Nobody ever wonder why they say what they say that they see. And if you study these people, just people all over the world who have been diagnosed with such a thing, they don't know each other from Adam. And some of the things that they have seen, now some of the things that they go through, it can really get radical, okay? Especially if they have any history of drug use or alcoholism or anything. It makes the mental illness worse for them. But a person that is into, none of that and has a detox body but still dealing with some type of what they call mental illness or whatever, and when they're in a calm state, not when they're in a panic state, but when they are in a calm state and can recant to you exactly what they're seeing, what they're feeling, what they're going through, them people ain't lying. And the powers that be know it. And that's the reason why they so quick to slap a label on them, and they so quick to dope them up, excommunicate them from the world and the community, and throw them in mental institutions somewhere. Because by golly, they don't want this to spread to everybody all around the world. They don't want everybody awakened and to know what's really going on. Especially when you go to talk about that, you know what I'm saying? They don't want you to be able to see the demons in them. They want you to see them in the shell of a body that they're in. So if they well dressed and smelling good and hair slicked back and perfectly placed and makeup on flawless and muscular and business oriented with degrees and leaders, that's how they want you to see them. They don't want you to see the demonic forces that's in them. The eyes is the window to the soul. You can see it in the eyes. And some of them, they lose control of their body, and them demons will smooth jump through their face and be too late before they try to shake it off and stop it. And sometimes that demon end up being exposed. It's the truth. See, a lot of people are sitting back waiting on something otherworldly to get here that's already been here. It's already been here. They're already here. It's a whole new world. It's a whole different world right beneath your feet. Underground. Same kind of world that you live in every day. Right here. It's a whole nother world right beneath your feet. Anyway, though, so like I said, guys, either you have endured human trafficking, sex trafficking, you have witnessed some type of murders, or you've gone through MK Ultra mind control or brainwashing, or forced into prostitution and shipping operation, any of these things here, okay? Or are you aware of the goings on of this, or you spoke out truth and clarity about these type of things? These are the type of things is the reason why you're going through government cruel and unusual punishment. Now, some people, you have others who are just straight up sacrificial lambs. You were sacrificed by your families. Your family sold you out when you was a baby, before you was even old enough to comprehend. And they've had you under mind control all your life, and they've used you to their discretion your entire life. That was the deal, that was the pact that your parents and your grandparents or whoever sold out and offered you up to the government. Some people is just sacrificial lambs. Others of you end up being targeted because you end up being dumped in the system, a part of the system some type of way. Others of you, just because you awaken and you speak truth and clarity. See, they want you to see no evil, hear no evil, speak of no evil. It's do as I say, not as I do. That's what the motto that they live by. See, they can do what thou wilt. As Alistair Crowley would say. But you can't do what thou wilt. You dare not do to them what they have done to you. No, that's not the way it goes. But they expect you to bow down, worship them, and follow their rules, regulations, and order. So that's how it goes. Spirit say your energy introduces you before you even speak, okay? You're someone who is naturally dope, okay? You could be a very powerful person. You could be enlightened. You're a free spirit. You're outspoken and brave, okay? You could be an activist. You could be someone very smart. This is also something that could be the reason why you have been targeted. Spirit wants you to stay true to yourself and your beliefs, okay? Stay 100% real. Okay, this talks about your passions, your hopes, your passions, your heart's desires, your goals, your creativity, and what you love. Okay. Once again, Spirit say don't give up. Follow your heart. Okay. Don't give up on what you love or what makes you happy. Okay, this could have to do with just life in general, your skills, your talents, your abilities, your trade, love, work, life, relationships, or hobbies, or whatever. Just don't give up. Okay, that's what the enemy wants. Don't give the enemy the satisfaction. Okay, and don't allow the enemy to force you to giving up on yourself and giving up on life and trying to push you to suicide either. Because many of you are orphans. You have no family. You have no friends. You may not even have a lover. You're all alone. You're on your own. You're a lonely loner. You're a hermit. You're an introvert. Okay? This is the reason why you have trust issues. This is the reason why you stay to yourself. You've endured childhood trauma, some of you. Okay? Like I said, some of you could have been a trafficking victim. You could have been kidnapped as a child, switched at birth. There could have been some type of adoption, whether legal or phony. You could have been stolen. There could have been a lot of different things that you could have been endured or happened to you as a child. But that is here as well. Spirit is saying don't give up. That's what's going on here, y'all. Okay. So we're going to pull a few extra messages here, guys. Yeah, your light piss off they demon. That's why they doing witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, and voodoo on you with this magician card here. They manifesting and manipulating at the same time against you. Okay? But see, they are evil magicians. You are a natural magician. Okay? You have all the tools that you need to manifest what you want in your life. And the tools that the enemy use against you is to try to hurt you, is to try to destroy you. Okay? Spirit, clarify Earth Angel for us, please. Clarify Earth Angel. You could be an Empress here. You may be a mother or a mother figure, but you're nurturing, you're kind, you're loving, you're caring, you're sharing type of individual. Spirit, clarify, don't give up. We have the Ten of Swords here. You've been stabbed in your back so much all your life by so many people. For those of you who are religious, it's a painful feeling when you wake up and you realize that the church is a lie. I don't know if that hurts more than finding out that your family is hypocrites, liars, deceivers, manipulators, con artists, and sellouts that's working against you, that's plotting, planning, and scheming to take you out for money. Or for those of you who was raised in the church, and you and the people that was in leadership positions, you believed in those people. You looked up to those people. You respected those people. Just for them to be some of the very people that are liars, that are sellouts, that are in these secret societies, that's in these satanic cults and these dark covens, that are these devil worshippers who have stabbed you in your back. You know, after you have been betrayed by your government, after you have been betrayed by your community, by your church, after you have been betrayed by your family, your friends, and your lovers, you have been betrayed over and over again, stabbed in the back time and time again by everyone. You learn to stop putting your faith in man, because they will betray you every time. The Ten of Swords talks about betrayal. It talks about disloyalty. It talks about sabotage, endings, ruin. This is what they have done to you. Okay? That's why spirits say don't forget to love yourself even when no one else do. And don't you dare give up no matter how many people betray you. Satanic cult, dark coven, spirit. Satanic cult, dark coven. This satanic cult, they working hard for the money, baby. Seven of Pentacles. They've been working so hard for the last 7 years or more. Vigorously working hard against you. They so desperate to end you, to take you out, so they can obtain this money. They've been working hard at it for years upon years. You will be very successful. You will be very successful. That's why they don't like you, because they don't want you to be successful. Spirit say you got options. You will be very successful. Spirit clarify you will be very successful. Oh, you have some extra cards here. Hold on. Spirit clarify you will be very successful, please. So we have the Ace of Wands here. This talks about growth. This talks about your passion, your drive, you taking action, you having clear vision, you moving forward in your life. Spirit clarify your family, fake friends, and no good ex-lovers came, and the government came together to try to destroy you. Your fake friends, no good ex-lovers. Your family and the government came together to try to destroy you. They wanted you stuck, restricted, unable to move or get out of a situation. Some of you they wanted institutionalized. Some of you they wanted imprisoned. Some of you they wanted dead. Some of you they wanted stuck and stagnant in poverty. Some of you they wanted broke and homeless on the street. They wanted you in this. They wanted to keep you in this Eight of Swords. This is what your supposed family. This is what your supposed friends. This is what your supposed lovers. This is what your supposed government came together to do, to destroy you. And they worked against you in secret, behind your back, like fucking cowards. Lied on you to get you locked up in prison, lied on you to get you institutionalized, lied on you to keep you stuck in poverty, to keep you from succeeding, to keep you from progressing, to keep you from having anything. They wanted you stuck, trapped. Some of you all, they wanted you bound and gagged. They wanted you trafficked and sold into sex slavery. Still stuck and trapped. Spirit, clarify satanic sellouts. Clarify satanic sellout, Spirit. My God. Wow. They jealous, envious, and intimidated by you so much. They wanted you dead and gone. They abandoned you, neglected you, betrayed you, left you out in the cold. And they did all kind of things to hurt you. Two of Swords. These satanic sellouts, they went to the crossroads and they sold their soul. They went and made a deal with Papa Legba at the crossroads. They made a deal with the devil. For their positions, for their titles, for their roles, for money, for attention, for recognition, for positions, fame, fortune, whatever them greedy, materialistic cowards, sold out, low down, dirty, two-faced, backstabbing bastards was after. They went to them crossroads and they sold their soul. That's why they satanic sellout spirits. They keep your distance. These people ain't no kin of yours and they ain't no friend of yours. Because they went to them crossroads. And that's why they crossed you. Spirits say they jealous, envious, and intimidated by you. 5 of Wands here. This talks about jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, competition, revenge, hatred. These people so jealous, envious, and intimidated by you, they want you dead and gone. Betrayal. 5 of Pentacles. They neglected you, abandoned you, left you out in the cold, left you with a lack of help and support, left you with a lack of finances, money, resources, stability, or security. Why they did things to hurt you over and over and over again. They betrayed you. Your family made attempts to harm you. 3 of Pentacles here. They collaborated together and made attempts to harm you for the purposes of money. Plain and simple. No ifs, ands, or buts. Your family working against you. See, the wealthy folks in power working against you. Because you enlightened. That's why they don't want you to succeed. That's why they don't want you to progress. That's why they don't want you to make it. Because you're not a sellout. Because you're not in they secret societies and shit. Because you're not no sodomite. And you ain't willing to let them sodomize you. They don't want you to have nothing. Because they too afraid. Of anybody else being better than them anyway, which so they would never allow you to have more than them anyway. But the only people that you see that high with all that wealth, you best believe they sold out to the man. But your family that's working against you, they selfish, they greedy, they needy, they materialistic, they narcissistic. They working against you for money. They jealous and envious of you, and they intimidated by you. They want to make you a blood sacrifice for money. It's plain and simple. Families been selling out the ones in their family that they've been thinking the weakest links for the longest. Yeah, this is why some of your cousins done passed away. This is why some of your grandparents and your aunts and uncles and all kinds of people, siblings and different things, that passed away. They were sacrifices. They were sacrifices. Yeah. You probably always wondered how your mamas and your grandmamas and all of them made it up out the projects, made it up out the hoods, for those of you who are African American and come from that type of background. You probably wonder how your people rose up out the trailer parks. And from round the way down there by the bodega and thing. And from living a communal lifestyle and thing. You probably wonder how in the world they came up out of there. Yet somehow you still in poverty and they all got more than you. Because they fucking sellouts. Excuse my language. They are sellouts. They sold a long time ago. For many of you, for your elders, they sold out before the hell you was even born or thought about. That's why you was cursed from birth. Spirit clarify, they put a hit out on you to cover their tracks. They put a hit out on you to cover their tracks. Yeah. Judgment. This is the judgment that they made. This is a decision that they made. To put this hit out on you. Cruel and unusual punishment here. You're going through government cruel and unusual punishment because you're a high priestess. You know secret information, secret knowledge. You're enlightened. You're intuitive. You're wise. You know truth. You know clarity. That's why they using cruel and unusual punishment on you. And they're doing so in secret with the moon card being here. They're doing all type of criminal activities. They committing all kind of federal fucking laws. And they hanging around waiting to see what the hell is going to happen to you. Okay? They also want to sacrifice you because of your child and a will and a money. This is why they want to sacrifice you. Yeah. They don't want you to have success, triumph, victory, public recognition. They don't want your hopes, wishes, or dreams to come true. They don't want you to have all these options here. They also don't want your soulmate to come in. That's why they've been lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking, and creeping around, trying to get away with something, trying to take something from you, trying to get rid of you, trying to hurt you. And they recruited any and everybody that they possibly could to do so. That's what's going on. The moon card here once again. Secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark, criminal activity, dirty dealings, shady people. Decisions being made, illusions, fear, hiding things, dilemmas. It's all the moon energy, but the moon is shining a very bright light on what they have done to you and what they have been doing, and they're mad about it. You have some extra cards that came out here. You specifically have an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Okay, it could be any one of those signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or multiple of those signs in the air sign that's working against you. You have a Scorpion energy. This person is sneaky, they're two-faced, they're a super freak, they're player, they're a snitch, they're a backstabber. Okay? They're shady, they're a con artist, they're likely bisexual, they're working against you. You got Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or any combination of any one of those signs, okay? That's working against you as well. And it could be other people of other signs, but those are the main signs that wanted to come out in this reading. Air signs, Scorpion energy, and Earth signs. Okay, let's wrap this up. Let's get y'all closing messages. Closing message. What I tell you? How many times Spirit got to tell you a high priestess? This come from Archangel Hanel here. You are powerful psychic. This is powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Okay. We have decision at the bottom of the deck. This comes from Archangel Raphael. This says, release yourself from that which holds you back. That's what I told you. Okay? Those of you who need to detox if necessary, okay? This also says unnecessary worry, okay? So you could be unnecessarily worrying about things. You could be feeling a lack of confidence right now, okay? But remember what Spirit said, don't give up. Don't give up on yourself, and don't give up on your life for the enemy. Okay? Let's get y'all a few more closing messages. Spirit, what else? I am light. Didn't I tell you what's the first card you had, man? What's the first card that came out here? So y'all think it's a game when it's really not. Divine light and I am light flipped over. Also, freedom through faith flipped over as well. You have divine light. I am that I am. Okay? I am expression of love, and I shine like the sun. My inner light is my strength and my treasure. My intuition guides me to discover the wonder and the goodness of who I am. I am light. I always have hope, no matter the ordeal. I have faith in a better future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God, and am spiritually strong. I draw light to me and shine with all my being. That's the reason why you had the first card come out. Your light pissed off their demons. Freedom through faith. I calm my thoughts and rise above fear. I free myself of all doubt by entrusting my doubts to God. I have faith in God's perfect timing and placement. I trust His will and find freedom. Okay? Look at... Y'all wasn't even trying. I was about to pick these cards up and put them up. Look what came out. Shining light. How many times I got to tell you, you are light? Huh? How many times do the Most High have to tell you that this is about your light? Your light pissed off their demons. Shining light. My desire to improve myself transforms fear into strength. I raise my thoughts above doubt and find faith in the goodness of the universe. I love and I accept myself as a soul, and I discover the light that dwells within me. Divine light, I am light and shining light. And you have freedom through your faith. Okay, guys, so let's see if Spirit has any other messages for you all really quick as we wrap this reading up, guys. I do thank you all for listening, for watching. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, it's greatly appreciated. We have wisdom here. I told you, you're someone who is very wise. You see how this person is looking? You see all this light that's shining around this person? You have wisdom. You're someone who's very wise. Accelerated motion. You're having some type of accelerating motion. Like the shooting star that you see here. Intuition. Okay. You're using your intuition. You're using your wisdom. And because of this, there's some type of accelerated motion that is happening in your life. Spirit is saying. Okay, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe, guys. Like I said, that's your free way of showing your support to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance. If you would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with an underscore between each word. We have growth here. I told you, there's major growth that's going to happen in your life. We also have self-care and energy here, okay? So remember self-care, self-concern, self-love, okay? Self-healing. There's some type of, oh shoot, I seen rebirth in winter. You could be having some type of rebirth in the winter. I also see celebration, gifts, and abundance, and I see sun, strength, and empowerment here, okay? So you had some type of growth in the summertime. And there's going to be some type of rebirth in the winter. Spirit is saying. There's a harvest. So this says growth in summer. You had some type of growth in the summer months here, but you're going to have some type of rebirth in the winter, Spirit is saying. In the past, you dealt with lack and suffering, okay? Why? Because of family, home, commitments, okay? But you know your self-worth and you have expectations, and this is the energy that you are currently standing in, okay? For those of you who would like to support the channel, it is greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance. You can do so through Cash App, which is $Diamond36. Or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/add36diamonds. As always, guys, go take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch the surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.